you to trade, is the ability to repeat the same process over and over and over. So what we're looking at here is silver. I know a lot of you guys, you're so busy looking at GameStop and AMC that you forget to fucking trade your hand. So if you're not in those stocks, you should be looking for other stocks, right? So we were buying silver here. Now we're up here. That's called trading. Okay? It's called trading. So our target is around $54, $55. If you ever wanted to learn trading, you're not going to learn it by following degenerate gamblers. Okay? It's a skill set. And that's what I try to teach here. So this is the SLU, or this is the AGQ, which is a way to get leverage without buying options. Buying options. So very close to our first target. And then obviously next target will be RSI, which will probably hit right up in here. In my opinion, yesterday was probably the last day to buy it. I prefer to buy, whenever I buy triples, I prefer to buy them on this stage one. I'm not really a big fan of adding to them on the breakout. You can, obviously, that's the strategy of the money flow. We're looking to buy stage one, stage two, right? That's what we're looking to do. Often, though, with the triples, because of the leverage, I don't like buying it up because of the possible pullbacks, right? So silver should continue higher here. Bitcoin also broke out. We'll look at that. We'll see if it holds it. So let's see. Hold on. Let's back this up. Hold on just a second. Let's pull up some of these. View all. I'm going to have to move this over here. Let's see. So that was our silver trade here. Silver's looking good. We'll see. Same chart pattern as Bitcoin. Big pullback. Started running sideways. We got our stage one. If you follow any of my teachings or have the money flow, all the stuff is, it's as you start to go sideways and build the box, it's all about the box, right? And the breakout of the box, which is what we see in silver, what we saw in Bitcoin here just recently. So let's see. Alt. Big run up, pull back. We're back to positive. This stock is going much higher. Don't let these little pullbacks shake you out, man. Don't let these little pullbacks shake you out. Let's see. That's Altimmune. This is still a buy. I mean, my target's much higher. I want to say it's around 24. I think tip ranks, if we come over here to tip ranks, let's put in Alt, A-L-T. I rely heavily on things like tip ranks when it comes to, or people that know more than me. We have people in our trading group that know more than me when it comes to these type of stocks. So 183 potential upside, $41 target on an $18 stock, okay? So you can see why we like that. It's a biotech. If you're not into biotech, sometimes it can be hard to understand. So you really want to outsource. Sometimes I don't even begin to pretend that I understand biotech stocks. I do like trading them. So, you want to, that's a good thing about trading with people who may know more than you. Let's see. Atos, big run up. I had a lot of questions about this. This is completely normal behavior, guys. If you get a stock that goes through the moon here, okay? I know everyone thinks that only AMC goes up, but I buy stocks that go up 100% all the time, okay? So here's one we bought at 70 cents, ran up to $3 and something. I think that's more like 200 and something percent, right? Just normal trading day, okay? Just a normal day in the world of trading. Sideways action. All action starts, all big moves down or up, typically, look, sideways, down, sideways, down, sideways, up. Sideways action is what you're looking for on a chart. You're looking for sideways action, okay? What are we seeing now? Sideways action. This is a stage 3 being built. right? So if you're looking at the pattern, what are you seeing? Price ran up. Now price is going sideways, right? So you see the breakout. It went sideways. It broke out. It ran up. Now it's going sideways. Doesn't mean it has to go down. The pattern can go sideways, up, sideways. And then the stage 3 and stage 1 are basically the same thing. The only difference is stage 1 is from a decline. Stage 3 is from an upcline. There's no difference in a stage 2, which is an uptrend, right? Or the markup, and the stage 4, which is the downtrend or the down mark or markdown. So we got mark up. Chart looks exactly the same. The opposite of that is the markdown. So these patterns aren't complicated, okay? You know, look over here in the H&R block trade that I put out. We see that pattern playing out, right? We see that what? What do you see? The 4 stages of price movement. Price moved sideways, price ripped up, price moved sideways, price moved down, price moved sideways. And then what did we see here? Price moved up. Where was our target? Previous high, right out of the book, right? That's called the art and skill of trading. It's a lost skill right now, where we've replaced it with gambling, which is fine. I don't care if you gamble. Gamble away, shit. That's just not what I do. Let's see. Bingo. Man, look, this stock's up, I don't know, 2,800%, but it ain't on CNBC. Why? Because a lot of people didn't do it. See, the reason this ain't on CNBC is not many people did it, right? So that's what I'm trying to find, stocks that you don't know about, so that I could sell them to you up here. I don't want to trade popular stocks. Once it's popular, fuck that stock. I don't like that stock anymore. I'm trying to catch stocks that go up 1,000%, 2,000%, and nobody knows about it. So this is what this is. Now everybody knows about this stock. So fuck this stock. So we're still in it. We'll keep riding it. Let's see. Boxel. Nobody talking about Boxel. This thing just been slowly creeping. We started buying. Now look, sideways motion moves up. Sideways motion moves up. Sideways motion moves up. These are your buy points, these sideways motion. That's called trading in the box. You got to learn the box. So once you learn the box, now you get skill sets, right? So if you were going to play basketball, you got to learn to fucking dribble, right? Before you get to start taking 3-pointers and shit. Like, you got to learn to dribble. This is dribbling, spotting the boxes. All price movement breaks from boxes. They probably didn't teach you that, right? So you have to learn to spot these boxes. That's when price breaks out. The boxes. You got to be able to identify a box. 4-day price pattern where price moves sideways. Now, it's easiest to identify at the bottom of a stage 4 decline. Look, 4 stages of price movement. Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways, right? What do you see right here? Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways, up. Like the same. There you go. 4 stages of price movement. Boxel. So this is way too far past the buy point. You know, the breakout was right here. Stage 1 was right in here. Price going above that. This is the point of the minor moving averages, right? So this green line is a 20-day moving average. This is your line in the sand. This is your anchor point. Like, this helps you anchor, helps you identify breakouts. But these minor moving averages help you pinpoint. So for a stock to go up, all stocks, don't matter what stock it is, 5-day, 10-day, 20, have to be numerically aligned pointing up. So when you see the moving averages switch, when the 5, 10, they all switch, they get on this side of the line, what does that mean? It means you got an uptrend for me. It means you got an uptrend for me. Use this same strategy in intraday. Come on, man. Why you want to be a day trader and lose all your fucking money, bro? Why you want to stay broke, man? Why don't you join us on the rich side? Why you want to be broke, bro? You want to intraday trade, huh? So rather than make easy money and make a lot of money and go pick up about $500 a share, you want to go pick up pennies. Oh, I think I'll day trade. I think I'll do the hardest possible trading you can do. that has a 4% success rate. I think that's what I'll spend my time doing, is chasing 4% success rates. Or, or, or you could join the team of winners and make lots of money, right? That's an option. Or you could just continue to chase bullshit and stay broke your whole fucking life. That's an option for you too there, kiddo. So no, we're not gonna fucking day trade. I just refuse to teach losing, man. You're gonna lose your money, dude. First off, you don't have enough capital. You wanna be a day trader? Let me break this down for you. You need about $250,000, okay? Anything else, you're wasting your fucking time. You need $250,000 minimum to day trade successfully and make any real money, okay? You don't have that, so stop wasting your fucking time. That's what you need to do, is fucking actually do some shit that actually works. That's what you need to do. You need to get your buckets right, pay off your debt, right? Make your own cell phone bill, right? Stop letting your parents pay your cell phone bill. Get your shit together and build some wealth. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, man. Pay off that student loan, get your shit together, and start building some wealth and not day trade, okay? Now, for the 4% of you that can day trade, I apologize for insulting you. But the rest of the 96% that are going to waste their money, don't do it. Which, if you're a day trader, you shouldn't follow me anyway. CHGG, we cut this one, made our money. So rather than day trade, we're going to trade an actual pattern that works right here. Sideways up, sideways down, right? So if we're looking at this chart, what do you see? Would you rather make hard money or easy money? Sideways, stage 1 buy, breakout, stage 2 buy, runs up. We take our money off the table when the RSI hits, and then when it starts to roll over, we get out. Down it goes again. We get back in on the box that gets built. We buy on the breakout. We ride it all the way up. We take our money off as we're hitting the RSI, and we wait for the sell-off, which just happened. Now, why would we do anything else when we can just do this? Makes no sense to me, man. So this is easy money, dude. Look at this pattern. Like, I put this pattern together years and years ago in a book, right? You see it? This right here. And almost every time I try to teach this to people, the first thing they do, rather than go, I think I'll soak this in and learn, is they fucking start adding shit to it that has nothing to do with it. First thing people do is they start adding their shit to it. Like, before they can even soak it in and learn, before they can take it in and internalize it, before they can take in my teaching and listen and just take it in, just listen and take it in and actually learn it, first thing they do is start adding shit to it. Well, does it do this? Can you add this? It's like, no, dude, listen and learn the pattern, dude. When you learn this pattern and after you've mastered it, then you can take it and go do whatever you want with it, okay? Then you can take it. But before you screw it up, could you learn it? That's all you got to do, man. Super simple. It actually drives me crazy, dude. You spend your life trying to teach some shit, and then first thing people do is like, hey, does the car go 500 miles an hour? If I crash it into a wall, will I survive? It's like, yeah, we made it to do that, but why would you do that? Well, I was just wondering. So, instead of crashing your car into the wall, let's just drive the Ferrari, man. Let's just drive it, make some money, okay? Crisp, the stock's in a sell-off. A lot of stocks are in a sell-off right now. I don't think they're going to go down. We got solid support here. I would not be selling it, even though it's going into a stage 4 decline. I'd give it a little room of doubt here because we've had such big moves, man. I just don't see us selling off because of so much money's been printed, right? Let's see. Discover Card, selling off. See, a lot of these stocks are selling off, man. No, you piss me off because you're asking stupid shit instead of learning. That's why. I fucking hand out free money to people and they just fight me on it. Like, I'm like, here's $10,000. You can make fucking money for the rest of your life. And first thing they do is want to fuck it up. Like, let's see. DraftKings going higher. Look at this. I know, like crazy. Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways, up. Like this just plays out over and over and over and over and over and over. Big giant consolidation here, but it continues to creep higher. So you see the pattern get a little out of whack right here, right? What happens? Sideways movement. So the market, the pattern won't always be obvious, right? Sometimes the pattern will get out of whack. What happens when the pattern gets out of whack? Well, we got to rely on fundamentals at that point. We got to see how much is this stock worth. Big question I get asked all the time by people. Well, how much is it worth? Now, if I gave you a pair of tennis shoes, you'd know how much it was worth. You wouldn't have no problem going figure out how much that was worth. Take a stock and somehow that confuses people. Same way, you can find experts that'll tell you what a stock is worth. Same way you went to Kelley Blue Book for a car, right? Nobody gets freaked out about that. Some reason when it comes to stocks, people can't figure it out. So we got a basic consensus that the stock on average is worth $64 for DraftKings, okay? Well, if the DraftKings pattern starts to break down, but it's not dropping, but the pattern isn't really there anymore. We're not seeing the big sweeping pattern, right? We're just kind of locked in. It's basically been the same price for 3 months, 4 months, all the way back to, shit, it was the same price November that we are today. It really ain't done shit, right? It's just moving sideways. But ultimately, we think it's worth $64, which just so happens to be the previous high, which is a basic concept out of the money flow trading strategy. Price has memory. Price goes back to where it was before, whether to the top or to the bottom. Listen, what you're about to learn here, you see where it stopped? Why? Because it stopped there before. You see where it stopped? Why? Because it stopped there before. You see where it stopped? Why? Because it stopped there before and before and before and before. Price has memory. Memory. Now, sometimes it misses it. Sometimes it breaks through it. Sometimes it blah, blah, blah. Pardon, just trying to help the noobs like myself. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Welcome to Trading Boot Camp. If I hurt your feelings, don't really give a fuck. How about that? Trading Boot Camp. That's why we call it boot camp. I did a boot camp here a while back, and I said, hey, I'm doing a trading day boot camp. And then we start doing it, and they're like, oh, there's a lot of information. You're good. And I say, that's why it's called boot camp. It's not called boot camp because it's easy, bro. It's called boot camp because it's hard. You ain't ever been to boot camp? I spent 7 years in the Army. My definition of boot camp isn't fucking coffee breaks every hour and relaxing and doing it how you want to do it like you guys do at work. Like it's called a boot camp because it's fucking hard. Like we're going to crash course trading, which is hard. That's why it's called boot camp, right? But, anyway. Let's see. I digress. Yeah, man. So Drive Shaft did a secondary offering. Kind of sucks. Could be an opportunity. I just bought more. I don't know. We're going to have another boot camp soon, man. Except this time I'm going to weed out people. About half the people that did the last boot camp didn't even make it past video 3. Busy, life, kids, all that shit. Let's see. Drive Shaft fell. Look, you say, why did it stop there? It stopped there before. Price has memory, right? Price has memory. Why did it stop here? It stopped there before. Price has memory. Price has memory. This is a core concept inside of the money flow trading strategy that price has memory. It stops where it was before. Now, if it breaks it, what does that mean? Well, it goes where it was before. Look at this. Look where it stopped. Run your thing across, right? Where it was before. This is how you get the concepts of support and resistance. This is how these things are made, right? Because price has memory, it tends to stop where it was before. And whenever you see these zones of consolidation like this, it's either going to break up or down, which seems obvious, I know. But that's when you have these big moves up or down is when you start to go sideways. See how that works? We got to, what's going on with Jerk Life here? Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? What's up, man?
Salutations, brother.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just trying to learn, trying to educate the masses as well, man.
Right.
I'm in no way a professional or anything.
Yeah. No, we're all learning. Are
Hey,
you
man.
are you trading right now?
Very little. Definitely not in anything on your level for sure.
No, man. Everybody starts the same place. I started with $250, man.
Hey, man. Slowly grinding, just trying to
Right.
drink all the game that you soaking in right now.
Yeah. So I'm watching DVAX here. This one's been a pain in my ass since November. It's finally on the move. We'll see. If you look at, this concept, look where it's stopping, right? It's actually breaking above it. So maybe we're about to get some movement. It's that's a huge part of trading, man. That price has memory. And you'll see it, like it sold off here and it stops right where it stopped before, It's amazing. That's it. That's all I got, man. So keep trading.
Hey, for sure, man. Again, I'm just trying to soak in all the knowledge, bro.
All right, man. Be good.
Later.
Let's see. Here we go. So DVAX is one we've been watching for a minute. It is about to hit our target. It did here technically, and you could have sold some. I'm going to be honest, I didn't sell anything. I kind of gave it the benefit of the doubt. Whenever it closes on the very high of the day, I kind of like to wait, man. You don't have to, but, man, it usually follows through, right? That's usually a good sign that it's going to follow through. And, of course, all the market turmoil started, so in the last few days. So here we go. Here's where we are, man. Angie says she sold half. No, I don't blame you. It hit the RSI, and that one has been a pain in our ass. It hasn't really moved. Finally got some movement out of it. We're up a little bit today. We'll just let it ride on up. OVID is up. We've been kind of pumping that one. Let's see. EGAN's back in the box. This one, you could have got stopped out. Wouldn't have been nothing wrong with that. It fell way below the box. If you remember, I was waiting, came back almost in the box, super close. I've been waiting. This is back in the box. So this is super bullish right here, what you're seeing here. This is a little bit of a nuance. But if you draw a line across, you see where it's stopping? I mean, this is pretty solid support. If something breaks it and comes back into it, super bullish. Super bullish. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Let's see. These are all, let's see. See if we got anything worth talking about here. Again, look, sideways action. There's the breakout. There's the run up, sideways action. Now we're breaking down. So this is the start of a stage 4 decline. I sold down to a core position of this stock. So let's look at, this is EYEN. So look what we're looking at. We're buying it here, $3 and what, 25 cents? EYEN. So let me see if I can help you with something here. Let's see what the analysts, so the analysts think it's worth $6. $6. Where's it trading at now? $6. So we're basically buying a house to flip for the same price we can flip the house for, right? You see how I'm looking at that? Now, analysts can be wrong, for sure. So can realtors, right? So can anybody that gives you a price. But do you see how if I bought it, actually we started buying down here. The reason we were buying it at $3 is because the analyst thought it was worth $6. Now, I don't know about you, but I like making 100% returns on trades, right? Now, none of my 100%ers make it to CNBC or they don't get on there. They don't shut us down. They just run. So I'm trying to buy this shit all the time. These 100%ers, we buy these all the time. So we bought here, it ran up. Now we want to take our money off the table, right? We started selling in here. Why? RSI is extreme. Don't remember if we sold any on that previous high there. Probably use this one over here. So up in here. Anyway, now I'm down to just a couple hundred shares. If for the possibility this thing hangs in here, that would be really bullish. And then possibly the analysts raise the target because maybe the company's doing better. It gets back into the box and the game can play again. See how this works? But if the market is rolling over, I don't want to sit on a lot of a stock that's fair value. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Why would I hold a fair value stock just to write it down? Now, let's say this comes back down to, say, $5. Well, now I like it. Why? Because it's worth $6. See how that works? In retail, they call that smart business. Now, I know. Let's see. Facebook. Ugh, Jesus. Man, I'm getting about tired of the Facebook game here. Look at this shit. Now, where did Facebook stop? Where it stopped before. Where did Facebook stop? Where it stopped before. Where is it probably going to stop here? Probably right here, where it stopped before. Ugh. This Facebook game. Now, I want you to notice this chart pattern here. This is shit, and I'm long this. Look. That is not a money flow chart. Look. Above the 20, below 20, above 20, below 20, above 20, below 20, above 20, below 20. This is chaos. This is a pattern that runs up and a pattern that runs down. See what I'm saying? This is a money flow chart. This is nonsense. So now I'm in a trade that has turned into complete nonsense. So we got to make a decision. What do we want to do in this? As long as it's holding these support zones, this, what we have is this giant consolidation range here between 285 and 245. As long as it hangs out in there and we're cool with Facebook, you could just let your money bounce up and down. Maybe you add on these bottoms, but just understand it's not really doing the money flow pattern. So what do we think Facebook is worth? Let's see. You see how, this not a perfect strategy. And in any strategy, you're going to run into problems, man, where it just ain't working right. So the analysts seem to think it's worth about 341. So that's 32% upside. So I would have no problems taking some money off of this to put into some better deals if need be. Not that you necessarily close it out, but I mean, let's be real. It just keeps going above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it. Man. Yeah, alt's still a buy. I know I saw that MEIP today. That's kind of one I've been buying on the stealth. I've been dropping. I didn't text it if you're in the text group. I kind of promised the guy that gave it to me I wouldn't do that. Some of those smaller stocks, I can move them a little bit. He asked me not to text it, so I kind of dropped hints in the Discord group. If you're in there with me, you'd see me kind of drop hints. If I just drop a ticker and don't say anything, it's because there's some reason I'm not putting it out. H&R Block. Look at this. Look at this. See the money flow pattern? Look at that. See the pattern? Come on, man. Look at that. See it? Sideways up, sideways down, sideways. So I want to catch stocks down here that are below value, right? In business, we call that smart business. Like in retail, you want to buy shit cheaper than you're going to sell it, right? Isn't that what you do in business? See, it's only in trading you buy expensive shit and hope to sell it more expensive. But I like to buy stuff undervalued. See the box? Price drops, starts to go sideways. So if I come over to TipRanks and I say, well, what is H&R Block worth? This is, obviously we're going to do more research than just TipRanks. But what do they think it's worth? Shit, they say it's worth $21. Where are we buying it? Oops, sorry, guys. Well, we're buying it around $15. Where's previous high? Because that's my target, right? Previous high is my target right in there. Well, shit, that's $18. You see how all that just lined up? Bam! You see how all that just lined up? I bought an undervalued asset after a stage 4 decline, going sideways where the target is below the price value. Bam! That's it. Right there. That's it. That's all it's to it. Now, that game's not as sexy, though. That game's not as fun as chasing Dogecoin, is it? Not as fun. but I want to buy Dogecoin before anybody knows what it is. So now people are like, ooh, let's buy H&R Block. No, this is when the dummies are start buying it. See, when the RSI goes extreme, this is when the dummies start buying it. That's when I want to sell it. I want to buy down here, sell up here. I know, crazy idea, but that's what I want to do. HTBX pulling back into the 20, really just setting up to buy more. We hit our first target on this. We bite down here. There's the breakout, ran up, hit our first target. Now it's pulled back. I wouldn't get overly concerned. I'd be looking at buying more. A lot of times people are looking to get out. I'm looking to load it back up. Why? What is HTBX worth? Do you see how the difference is? Some guy may see this and go, man, I think I need to get out of this. And I'd go, maybe we do need to get out of it. But let's go see what it's worth. That could tell us that. So what if we check and it's worth $16? Well, that could change your opinion. Maybe instead of that, you're waiting. We already took some off, so this little pullback ain't no big deal. We wait. What if it stabilizes in here? What if price had memory? What if price stopped dropping where it had stopped before? Like, what if it did that? And then we could buy more and then run it up. I know, crazy, right? It's crazy to trade with a plan and an idea and targets and knowing what you're doing. I know, crazy, but that's what I like to do. Let's see. LIVX is one. This is another 100%er. I didn't get on CNBC for this. Nobody talked about it. We bought it down here, paid $2. Why would I buy a stock for $2? Well, let's put it in, LIVX. Most people don't even know about this stock. See, now that it's all run up, I don't want it. I don't like it anymore. So they say it's worth $4.67. Well, that's why I was buying it for $2, because it's worth 100% more. Crazy, right? Now, once it runs up, starts going extreme, gets on all your tickers, gets posted, and everybody's telling you about it, that's when everybody else wants to buy it. And that's when I hate it. See how that works? That's different, though, man. That's a different way of trading, man. And I'm not, if you chase money, that is actually a strategy. It's called momentum investing, okay? I'm not stupid. I understand how that works. I've been trading 21 years. And that is a profitable strategy if you know what you're doing. The problem is if you start mixing, you got to find the strategy that matches your personality. So if you like chasing boys or chasing girls rather than have the boys come to you or the girls come to you, if you're a chaser, then maybe chasing money's your thing. Maybe you chase it after it's gone up. But I like to buy it before anybody else. I like money to come to me. See the difference? I like to buy houses that no one realizes are going to be a good flip. I don't want to buy the obvious shit. So it's a different mentality, man. It's in trading is a mindset. You're going to get what you want out of the markets. Whatever you see, if you're a degenerate gambler, there's a lot of that. You can do that all day long. If you like to buy undervalued assets and sell that shit for a higher price, you can do that game too. What you don't want to do is mix the games to where you get yourself all confused and you don't know what you're doing. So pick one and do it. That's all you got to do. You can make money gambling for sure. That's just not the way I like to do it. I just don't meet many people. Well, so we got Lyft selling off, broke the box. If you remember, I cut my position in Lyft. We bought on the breakout, took profits on the previous high. We've been selling it off. Now it's breaking down. It might hold in here, but if you drew a line, we're below support. 5-day, 10-day, 20, all pointing down. Everything's pointing down, down, down. Histogram tipped a little bit today, so I don't know. These could go back up. I think they got on tip ranks, they got a little bit more upside to them. Yeah, I hate Facebook right now. Absolutely hate it. I hate Facebook a lot right now. Let's see. I like Twitter much better. Imran, we had a nice trade in this. I'm waiting to see. Look, it stopped here before. That's where it's stopping again. That's amazing, right? Ran up, broke through it, pulled back. Where did it pull back? To the previous zone. So we'll see if this holds. If this doesn't hold, we got to get out. But if it holds, it could be a chance to load back up. Next target would be $7. So if we're looking at MRAN, let's go look at what do they think MRAN is worth. This will determine how we're looking at this. See how we're adding fundamentals to chart trading? I know, crazy, right? So they say it's worth $9. Choking, COVID. Let's see. $9. And it's trading at $5. You see how that might could affect my opinion of what we do in this situation here where it appears to be rolling over? So if it's worth $9, where's my next upside target? $8. That's called a perfect storm. I got a $5 stock that's worth $9 and my target is $8. That's called a perfect storm. That's what we're looking for. So maybe I give this the benefit of the doubt instead of selling it to see if I can't load it up, because I'm not trying to make pennies. I'm trying to make hundreds of percent. So I want $8. So maybe I give this a little room and see if this holds, because then I'm going to add back because I'm going to $8. Drive shaft, same thing. I'm not selling that shit. I'm buying more. It's going to $5. Nokia selling off. That sucks. OSBV. Shit, this is another one. Popped 200%. They didn't put us on CNBC, though. I don't know why. All these 200%ers you think we'd get on CNBC, but we didn't. We paid $2. It immediately opened, went to 4 something, went all the way to 5. Now we're right in here. This is worth a lot more. So this is going a lot higher probably. A lot higher. We'll see. Again, a lot of people don't even know about OBSV. They're watching GameStop. Let's see. OSUR. Again, another one. We're buying down here. It's about to hit our target. Oh, shit. Looks like we're hitting our target on this one. Yeah, that's called stage 1 buy. Happens before the 20. Let's see. That's on the advanced. See, the book covers the stage 2 breakout. It didn't cover everything I do. If you guys are in this with me, you probably need to ring the register here. We got a 72 RSI hitting a previous high. Beautiful trade. Probably up 50% in this, I think. 40, 50%. So what do we do here? We're going to sell some. What do all the dummies do? They sell all their shares. They sell them all. We're not going to do that. Why? Shit, it might go to $20. So the money flow wants to keep you in the trade, but also we need to ring the register so we can get money so we can buy more trades, right? So we want to have 20, 30, 40 trades going if we can. So OSUR is hitting our target right now. Look at OVID, up 6%. There we go. Let's see. Ain't nothing to cover here. It's just marching up. Marching up. I know you guys are mad at Robinhood. Let me let you guys in on something. When you borrow money on margin, they get to tell you what to do. Duh. That's how it works. That's all that little agreement you sign when you sign up for a brokerage account that you didn't read. It says they can suspend and stop your account anytime they feel like it. I know. Grown-up shit gets in the way of life. Brokers just can suspend your account anytime they feel like it, man. E-Trade's been doing that shit for 20 years. I know. Back in elementary school, they didn't tell you about that. But they've been doing that shit to traders since the beginning of trading. 20 years ago, my shit used to get paused when things would go crazy. Shit in the futures market, when it goes limit, they stop the whole damn market, period. Nobody can trade. People act like this is something brand new. Come on, man, wake up. Like they've been doing that shit forever. Just all of a sudden it happened to you. Shit, everybody's for banning Trump on Twitter till they get banned, then it's a problem. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's for canceling shit till they get canceled. So, let's see. Polo. We've been in this one, made a bunch of money on this one. If you haven't taken gains on this one, it'd probably be, I got to assume you did. I had my position was still too large, dude. We got all the way up to here. This pullback, this yesterday fucking hurt, dude. I was down $5,000 in this stock yesterday. $5,000. all this stuff is so funny to me. All this shit in GameStop and AMC, this ain't new, man. We've been doing this shit for a long time. When Yahoo first came out with Messenger, this shit was happening. So I don't know what all the hysteria is about. It's just normal shit. I mean, it's just fast now because electronic trading, it made it faster. Now you got politicians jumping in. That's the last thing we need. Politicians, Jesus. I'm in Prague. I hope you're in Prague. I think Prague's going much higher. So Prague is probably a $13 stock. I don't know that. I mean, you don't want to buy it up here. This was your last buy point right here when it was ripping above the 20. This is a solid. This thing's going to $13, man. If you're in it, hold it. Yeah, fuck AOC, dude. Like, you guys, I mean, anybody embracing that lady for we're gonna bring her. That lady's the most anti-capitalist in the world, and now she's gonna defend traders. Jesus, man, what in the world is going on planet Earth? That human being, and she's gonna defend traders. Like, it blows my mind how used people get. Like, every movement gets used by these people, man. I would have told her to mind her fucking business. We don't need your help, but that's just me talking. Peloton sold off. I'm still in the trade. It's holding the box. It's holding the box. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if this number here breaks, if this 140, and you say, well, why didn't you sell it? Because look, price has memory. This is support here. Even though it's rolling over, we got support here. That's where you want to try to give it the benefit of the doubt. But, if this breaks, this 140 breaks, then the next level down is, dude, like 120. I don't want to hold my shares down to 120. I'll probably get out, but maybe a little core holding. I do a concept of core holdings. Core holding means in a sell-off, I'm going to hold some. So let's say Facebook is a core holding. If it starts to sell off, I may sell all but say 10 or 20 shares, whatever. You don't make your core holding so big you can't trade, but you want to keep a little exposure because often the market will turn and rip and you can't get back in. So, I have a bunch of core trading stocks. Rocket Mortgage finally did what we thought it would do, and look what it's doing though. This sucks, dude. It's right back underneath the resistance zone. Hopefully this is support. That was resistance. We broke it. It's sitting right on it. Hopefully this is the bottom. That shit, to be honest, this is buyable. Target's $31. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand when, and I know, I get it. I'm not saying it's fair, but when Robinhood froze your account, they're trying to protect the damn brokerage house because, like an idiot, they loaned all of these people money. And when they loan you money, shit, if you fuck it up and bust them out, they're in trouble and liable for it. They got shareholders they got to answer to. So that's why they did that, to protect themselves. Now, I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying why they did it. People say, well, the hedge funds get to trade. Yeah, no shit. Hedge funds hold up the market. I mean, hedge funds are trading retirement accounts, your mom's retirement, teachers' funds. Like, all that shit's being traded by those guys. That's why they get special treatment, man. Let's see. Roku just keeps marching to 20. I'm looking for something unusual. Look at Solo, man. Come on, man. We've been trading this one. Oh, shit. This is nice. We got a big fat position in Solo. So we're up 7% today. Beautiful. Target's $12. $12. He said Nancy Pelosi. She is a beautiful woman. Let's see. Solo. Yep, so I'm very happy now. My mood has changed. I was a little concerned about Solo. I mean, it's hard to believe. I don't know if you know this. Square apparently put 10% of their assets into Bitcoin, which kind of got my eyes opened that maybe I need to own some Bitcoin. If Square and PayPal are now buying Bitcoin, like, I may be completely wrong on this. And I had to buy some Bitcoin because if institutions are buying it, there's something to it, right? At some point, you got to admit when you're wrong. I may be wrong on that. So there you go. I ate a bug. I may have been wrong on Bitcoin. Hit our target. This is SRNE. Hope a bunch of you guys are in. All of these trades are in if you go to my newsletter and you go to, where are we at? Right here. I post what I'm doing, man. Like, it's delayed, of course. It's after the fact. I can't let you bastards front run me. But, you know, I get a lot of people that talk shit about me in trading, and then I go look for their trading log so I can see their trades, and I never see them. Like, they don't write them down. So you can just follow along on my shit. And then as you know, I only keep about this much, and then I cut it as I add new shit, and one comes off. As I add a new one comes off. So I keep about a running log of about a month or so, 2 months. So a lot of people talk shit. I don't see theirs. They don't show me theirs. So I don't know, man. And you'll see the stuff I'm buying, like all these stocks we're going through, the ones that I'm buying and trading. You should keep a trading log, though. I've been doing this for years and years and years. You could do it by hand. I used to do it by hand. There's nothing wrong with doing it by hand. The only reason I'm doing it electronically here, because I post it. And then if you don't know, I do a little Mastering the Trade podcast where I talk shit and give you my opinions on the market. And then that's different than my podcast over at The Science of Getting Rich, where it's mostly about mindset and stuff, man. This is really, I try to stay on task of talking about the markets. It's easy for me to get sidetracked, though. I do my best to keep it on the markets there. I've been trying to anyway. But that's a different podcast than my other one. Let's see, where I try to be a little motivational. So this is a stock you can buy right now. This is a Cathie Wood stock, SPRT. Said Bess, I appreciate that. It's nice of you, man. I know the market isn't dumping. I've been telling our guys, we had a sell signal at the open. I've been telling everybody, do not short the market, that I am not shorting the market. I raised some cash in case I'm wrong. It's hard for me to believe the market goes down very much when the dollar's plummeting and we're about to print $2 trillion and the economy's getting better. I cannot understand why the stock, that doesn't mean it can't go down. Markets can do some crazy shit, right? Like, who would have thought GameStop's $400? I just don't want to be short when they're killing shorts right now, right? Let's avoid shorting. I'd rather just have cash and wait it out. But a lot of our stocks are going up, right? So this is a good setup, guys. Look at this. See the sideways? SRPT. Or backwards, TPRS. But we'll go with SRPT. Let's see. Stamps, we've been in this one for a minute. Just keeps creeping higher. Hopefully you've been in this. We got in right here. Now, why would I buy stamps after a big stage 4 decline and price starts going sideways? It's worth a lot. So if you go put it into tip ranks, it was like $350 and it's trading for $180. That's 100% upside. And then look, every time, look at this sideways movement, and then what? Big moves up. And where did it stop? Previous high. Oh my God. It's almost like I've done this before. Look at that. It stops right at the previous high, right on the RSI. And then it sold off and then goes sideways. Where's it going to stop? Previous high. Like it's going to do the same pattern over and over. So the pattern is alive. It's alive. But look, pushing up against that RSI. Previous high. That's a kangaroo tail right there. You got to ignore that one. The previous high is right there. It's right there. Previous high on the RSI. So if you're in the money on this, nothing wrong with taking a little bit off the table today. But man, that sure looks like it wants to go higher. I might give it a minute. I might relax. Give this a minute. Sure looks like it wants to go higher. AT&T. Just a big fucking mind fuck. This thing, I don't know, man. It just bounces around. Do we even need to look at AT&T? Look at Taco coming back. It's one of my favorite restaurant stocks. Taco. Not only does it have a cool ticker that has memes, not memes, but emojis. You could put a taco in there. But they also have 500 locations, and it's worth about $12. Now, I like this stock a lot better way down here, but I'm still holding my shares. I really do like this company. Probably going to hold this in a sell-off and build it up. We're pushing up against previous high. But I do like Taco. I like Denny's. Denny's is a fun restaurant stock. I like McDonald's and Starbucks, all in the same thing. Tom's, trying my patience. Look at this massive stage 1 or stage 2. Every time it tries to break out, it goes sideways. I am long Tom's. About 700 shares. Get to the last page. You know, I got long Twitter the other day. Stage 2 breakout, $55 target. This is just a plain Jane, short, quick and dirty swing trade, okay? This is just a quick and dirty swing trade right here. This is that one right there. That's all that is. See the stage 1? There's your buy point, stage 1 buy. There's the breakout. You add more. Where's the target? $55. This is just a bread and butter trade. Did the same thing here. Ran up, tagged our target. We let the rest ride. We got out. Same. It's look. Sells off, goes sideways. Same thing. So this is just the pattern. Twitter. I break my rules on Twitter. I like stocks that go up 50%. This ain't gonna go up 50%, but it's such easy trading that I like to trade it. Now NIO is fine, man. Just your Colt stock's fine. Just own it. I love NIO. They're so awesome. Just own it. Just own it. It's like Tesla. Just own it. We don't even need to talk about it. It just goes up. Let's see. Pick some stocks nobody else knows about. Damn. Get some skills, man. Pick some stocks nobody else knows about. Damn. Stop chasing shit everyone else is chasing. Damn. Like, go find some stocks nobody knows about. Put in work. Do some research, man. Damn. Same old fucking stocks, dude. Like, damn. Like, go work. Look. Read. Stop looking on fucking YouTube, following all the exact same stocks as everybody else. It's lazy, man. Seriously. Some of you guys would be great traders if you'd fucking stop trading the same shit everyone else is trading. Jesus. And go buy some, like, do you even know what this is? UTSL? Utility sector? You know, instead of talking about fucking Tesla, you could buy this and write it up. Like, I'm not against those stocks, but it's like, damn, it's the same fucking 8 stocks. Like, it's lazy, dude. It's lazy. Shit, just buy an index fund. How about that? Just buy the triple Qs. Just go buy the QQQ. Like, just own that shit. Go buy ARK funds and do nothing else. Just go to work, make a bunch of fucking money, and put in ARK funds and go about your day, man. Like, damn. Same old shit. Now, we got VS. Did you know about this one? VSTM. Did you know about this one? We're buying it down here. Wrote it up for 100 and something percent. That's what you're looking to do, man. You want to find stocks your friends don't know about, man. And ride these things and make yourself 100%. That's what you need to do, man. Let's see. This is now breaking. This is crazy bullish. Getting back in the box, back above the 5. This is stage 1 buy right here. VSTM. But that ain't on Reddit or CNBC, so we don't know about that one. Here's another big one we did. Vine, huge explosion. Not on Reddit, not on CNBC. Made, I don't know, 100%. I don't know, a lot. And now we're pulling back. Now it's going higher. Let's see. See, now people are throwing out tickers. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's see, man. My man, Diaries of a Landlord. If you're into real estate, you should follow my man there. He knows a little bit about real estate. He's only got 40 something units. Young buck trying to get rich. Let's see. Trying to get rich. Like it. All right, all right. We got a stage 4 decline. Looks like it's coming right into previous support. Look at that. That's where it's stopping. So if we're watching this, what am I going to do? I'm waiting for a stage 1 to form, right? So as we need a couple more bars here, and what I'm looking for on the reel is the histogram to start to tick the other way. This here, I wanted to do that. I wanted to start going that way. Why? Because that's usually when the bottom is in, okay? So if this stock is undervalued, so we're now watching it, stage 4 decline, right? Let's go see. So here's what I would do. First, I'd do a dirty on it, ZYME. See if it's even worth researching. Damn, they got a $45 target, all right? And he's trading at $33. Now they got my attention. Why? Because the previous, well, it ran at a premium. That tells me it can run at a premium too. So you see how now we start our inquiry, so to speak. So that's, yeah, my man said ETHE. I'm long that. I'm long the crypto, man. I'm hip to crypto now. Oh, a little pullback. Stage 2 breakout, though, on Ethereum. My target's up here in the 23, 24 range. So I like Ethereum. Everybody hit me up about Dogecoin. I'm not into altcoins, man. You're lucky you got me on Bitcoin, okay? Like one step at a time, man. One step at a time. I got on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Can I digest that first before I start doing all kinds of other crazy shit? Give me a minute, man. I'm old. Give me a minute. It's gonna take me a minute to. I can't just run off and start fucking trading Polkadot just like that. I can't do that. I'm gonna start a money flow coin. Any programmers out there? Can we start an altcoin for the money? Oh, dude, I bet I could sell a shit ton of that stuff. If you can program crypto, man, hit me up. Let's start a money flow altcoin. We might be late to the game, but we probably could still make some money. Watt is one big move up, right to previous high. We've made our money. Lock in your gains on this. Still think this is going higher, but you know we don't want to give up all our gains here. Zane, 148% upside, huh? He said, I'm minor. No, I can't do any man. I don't like computers that much, man. Yeah, Panda said he'd buy a GP coin. There we go, man. Why can't we do that? Exxon starting to go into a stage 4 decline. Problem is support's right here. So I wouldn't get overly concerned with selling Exxon. Look, see, draw a line. And that's where it stopped last time. As long as this line here holds, we're okay on oil here. So let's see. But this is a sell signal. But look, support's that close, so I would give it just a little bit, okay? Damn. Zoom is letting me down, man. I got probably a little too large a trade right now going in Zoom. I might need to downsize this shit. Yeah, I know. They're getting sued, so probably not the best idea. That's it, man. That's all we got. Zane, $5 fair value, stage 2 breakout. Let's look at that. ZYNE. Oh, pharmaceutical. All right, now if you look at this pattern on Zane, and I know that probably has what, 150% upside. I like this. These are the ones I'm looking for, this pattern here, because pops and it goes to the 450, no brainer. This is what you're looking for in these pharmaceuticals. I'm in APTO, same pattern, right? See it? Exact same pattern. Exact same pattern. So let's put, what is it? ZYNE. ZYNE. 146% upside, or 47. So let's put in APTO. 145% upside. I mean, you see what I'm saying? They're almost the same setup here. So I like that. I don't know this one. And there's nothing. And to be honest, I mean, having more than one of these is a good idea. I like this. I I like it. I don't know this company though. ZYNE. Let's write it down though. Maybe I do know it. I just don't remember it offhand. We'll go check it out. I like the pattern. I'm obviously trading several of these with the exact same pattern. And then they pop, and then it's too late. Once they pop, you know. Ovid's fine. Let's see. What was I going to say? APTO. Yeah, it looks a little less. I mean, yeah, I like APTO. Claire's dropping a bomb here. Let's see. Jesus. ATNM. I've already had way too much coffee. Yeah, man. You see the wind up too. I know that's what you're looking at. Look at that. See that wind up? That's your spring load right there, man. Either pops up or pops down. So we can make a bet based on what we think it's worth. ATNM. Let's see what they say. Holy sheep shit. What? 386. So now whenever I see something crazy like that, I need to come check the analyst. This is one of the things that TipRanks does for you, man. Are these good analysts? 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. This dude's right 71% of the time. He's got $396 on it. Wainwright, these guys follow pharmaceuticals. He's right 44. No. He's right 67% of the time. Average return is 41%. This dude's average return is 71%. Now, you can follow this dude on TipRanks if you have an account. This is why I like TipRanks. I can follow this dude. And then when I'm bored, I can click on his name and look at the other stocks that he's recommended. He's right 61% of the time. His average return is 71%. We might want to get to know what's his name? Sumit Roy. He's had 120 winners out of 197 stocks. Very cool. You see why this could be a good investment if you learn how to use TipRanks. Then you can import your portfolio and they'll rate your ability to trade too. Which, by the way, I'm also a 5-star analyst on TipRanks. Or 5-star ranked trader. Just to brag a little. I don't like to brag, but Kid Rock said it ain't bragging if you can back it up. Let's see. ATNM. Look at there. So there you go, guys. ZYNE. You might want to look. I'm not in any of these. I'm just putting them out there. ATNM. They all look kind of good. It's the second best stock picker in the world. He said, no, I don't. That dude Asian? I thought he was Indian. Is he Asian? No, he's Asian. Yep. Might be Asian and Indian. Let's see. That was ATNM. So now we combine that. We don't want to just go off that. We're looking for the chart pattern. Remember, sideways? So we're getting both. We got the sideways and we got the fundamentals. So same on the other chart that our girl there was looking at, ZYNE. We got our money flow pattern, sideways with an obvious target, and the analysts like it. That's what we call perfect storm. It's set up to pop, man. That's what I'm looking for, man. Is India Asia? I guess it kind of technically is, right? Kind of like the Middle East, too. There's parts of the Middle East where people don't look Middle Eastern, but it's still technically the Middle East. You know what I mean? Like Russia has that going on, too. Part of Russia is like Asian, but Russia proper is obviously white. But anyway, I don't think we're here for global... That's okay. I thought I recognized the name Zane. A lot of times people will be like, Gerald, I already told you about that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you've noticed. I've got about 100,000 followers across 3 platforms. I get sent about 200 tickers a day. I get about 50 people a day telling me I'm a dumbass and what I got wrong. And I get about another 100 people a day telling me, told you so. And as a person, it's impossible to take in all that information. right? So a guy will send me, what do you think of this one? And then I go, oh, yeah. And then I get another one and another one and then another one and another one and another one all day long. And so I have to limit, So if I ignore you, that's the only reason I'm bringing this up. If I ignore you, it's not on purpose. I just sometimes can't take in all the information that I get, right? And I get a lot of people go, well, back in November, I told you to buy blah, blah, blah. I was right. I'm like, okay, Mr. Jonathan 6624. I'm sorry I didn't take your trading advice. Like, it's hard, man. But once we get to know each other, I do listen. Like my friend Diaries of a Landlord there, he's a pretty good stock picker. So once I know you're a good stock picker, I start to weed them out. I like EGAN. We'll wrap up with that. Let's see what they say on EGAN. What do they say? I think it could be adding to your position here. Look, $15. I mean, that's not massive upside, right? But it's still upside. It's right at support. You could put this day right here as your stop loss, because if it hits that day, you got to get out of that shit, right? I'm in this. This is probably a good spot to add, to be honest. All right, SNDO. I only got mad twice today, so that's pretty good. Man, this is just too much of a penny stock for me. I say that. My biggest return ever came from a 50-cent stock, and then I talk shit about 50-cent stocks, right? That's kind of dumb. My biggest return ever was a 50-cent stock, right? And it went up to $11. I'm up 2,800%. That's my biggest return ever on a stock. I've done options where I've had several for 5,000%. And then the one where I was in Netflix with call options and I chickened out 2 minutes prior to the close and closed it. And then Netflix popped $75 fucking dollars. And I had call options on it and I didn't do it. And it would have been, I don't know, 10, 15,000%. I mean, I don't know. What happens when you have call options and it opens up $75 a share? Which sounds like a lot, but it was Netflix, right? Netflix is it was huge. Netflix opened up huge and I had call options. I was already up huge in the call options, so I got scared and I should have sold half. So the rule and I've done, man, so if you ever do dumb shit, believe me, you're not alone. So the rule is, if you ever get nervous or unsure, don't know what to do, just do half. Sell half. Buy half. Just cut it in half. If you do half, you're right, no matter what. Because if it goes down, you only lose half. If it goes up, you still made half, right? So the rule is always half if you don't know what to do. Just do half. Like I'm telling you. Yeah, we're breaking out. Yeah, I dropped this one in the Discord group a few times. Oh. Little birdie told me about this one, asked me not to text it. Sometimes I get random text messages like from people like who work at a company or things like that. So I don't want to text them out, but I will drop them around like little crumbs for anybody who's watching close. Just because I don't want to get them in trouble or anything like that, man. If you ever get nervous, just punch yourself in the face a few times. That works. Yeah, that works too, man. All right, I hope you guys do well today. If I can help you at all, man, let me know. If you don't have my book, get it. I think it'll help you. Look at Geo breaking out right here, man. So your buy day was yesterday, right? Now we're on the move. Nice one. Good trade, bro.